Thompson Reynolds Stadium, Buddy Anderson Field, here on the campus of Vestavia Hills High School. Tonight they take on the 5th-ranked team in the country, the Thompson Warriors. And tonight I'm joined by former Vestavia All-Metro linebacker and a 5-year football player at Stanford University, Tyler Queen. Tyler, thanks for being here tonight.
Oh, it is a pleasure to be back here in Thompson Reynolds Stadium. It has been a hot minute since I've been here.
Just a little bit, just a couple years have gone by now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We get set to go now. It's Military Appreciation Night. We're seeing the players get ready to run out. Vestavia having several American flags going to be run out with the team. Obviously, great night to honor all those who have served our country. To any veterans or current military servicemen and women listening in, thank you for your service. What y'all do is truly unthinkable, really.
It really is. I mean, we don't give enough thanks to our troops. As well, we have Breast Cancer Awareness Night as well. We see pink everywhere. That's very, unfortunately, it's more common than we'd like to, but I'm glad we're all sharing and spreading the word about that. It's
great to see this community rally around two great causes tonight. I mentioned it earlier, Thompson is the 5th-ranked team in the country. That is according to Max Prep. They're number 1 in the state, a perfect 6-0 so far this season, outscoring opponents 310-12 as the Rebels make their way on the field. And sprouting the new all-blue uniforms. When the Lettermen seem to have dropped their flags, we had
a fumble there.
We have the Rels playing, not the Rebels.
Yeah, we had a little mishap on the run out, but it happens to the best of us, man.
It does. Thompson making their way on the field. Thompson just been dominant all season long, only letting 2 teams score all year. Spain Park got a field goal, and Hewitt put up 9. Of course, Hewitt, number 69 in the country. They were top 50 when they played Thompson, and Thompson just had their way with them, weren't allowing anything, made them look almost like a JV team. And we're hoping the Rebels have more success than that tonight.
Yes, they have got to control the clock. That's how they win this game, Mims.
That is a big point indeed. Got to slow things down, let them play of their pace, not let Thompson set the tone. Of course, Thompson, very talented, multiple guys go in to play at the next level. According to 24/7, they got 3 5-stars starting tonight. That's unheard of in high school football, especially here in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. I mean, what on earth? 5 stars?
That's
3 of them?
It's something else. You're talking about 3 guys who could have gone and played at any college they choose to, which is just crazy. Vestavia coming in on a positive note. They got their first win of the season 2 weeks ago at Tuscaloosa County. I believe it was 52-56-0 was that score, and a bye week last week. They come in well rested with a new confidence, looking to take it to Thompson tonight as we get ready for the kickoff. And the kick is away. Not a very strong kick. He's going to take it from the 15. He'll cut across the 25 where he's met by Jackson Ayers, taken back by a host of Rebels, and they will mark him down at the 27-yard line. Going to say he had forward progress, and that is where Thompson will set up, and it's quarterback Connor Harrell, the 3-star prospect, heading to North Carolina next year to play. Last week he was 14-23 for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns, as well as 41 yards on the ground and another touchdown. That was against Mountain Brook last week. Not a bad night for him.
No, not at all. I like what they did there early, setting a tone by making a good tackle and driving him back.
Yeah, it was a good hit there by Jackson Ayers, the senior. He was one of the captains for Vestavia tonight. The other 3 were normal. John Ross Ashley, Hoke Smith, and Mitchell Towns will get going. Thompson's going to hand it off, and he'll get maybe a yard or 2 before being taken down at the 28-yard line.
Yes, that was really nice. The zone read right there, I mean, they just clogged the hole. There was nowhere for him to go, Mims. Nowhere for him to go.
Nowhere, indeed. That was number 34, Brandon Franklin, on the carry for Thompson. And Vestavia's defense setting the tone early with that stop. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Warriors. Harrell going to play action pass. He's got a man in the flats and met in the backfield. That'll be a tackle for a loss for Vestavia. It was John Mark Richter on the tackle. He took down number 12, Jax Van Zant, I believe.
That was a big play right there.
That was
a very big play. Great open field tackle in space right there. Got him before he get his shoulders turned, which is big time.
Exactly. It's what you're looking for on the screen passes to hit the man before he can get going. I apologize, that was Deuce Oliver on the reception for Thompson. It's 3rd and long. Harrell looking to pass. He looks near side of the field, overthrows his man, incomplete, and that'll be a 3 and out for the first Thompson drive. And if you're Vestavia head coach Sean Calhoun, you've got to be thrilled with your defense on that.
Yeah, hey, we actually got a little bit of pressure right there, Mims. He didn't have time to step up in the pocket. I think that's where that play was shut down immediately by them. That's what caused the overthrow.
The defensive line led by Max Nuroff, Andrew Sykes, Lane Wisenhunt, all leading the way for the defensive line. They did a great job there. And, I mean, they're going up against very talented offensive line in Thompson. It's led by Stanton Ramil. He's got 7 offers from D1 programs. They include UCF, Pittsburgh, Colorado, USF, West Virginia, and Michigan State University. So impressive to get pressure on this offensive line. Thompson going to look to punt now. It's Cole Turner deep for Vestavia.
Ooh.
Punt just barely gets away.
Just barely.
And Cole Turner's going to call for a fair catch right at the 40. It'd be good starting field position for the Rebels. Mitchell Towns looking to lead his troops out onto the field. You know, this is an offense that struggled to get things going the first couple games, but we really saw them light up Tuscaloosa County, scoring 50-plus points. And hopefully they can take that confidence they got in that game and really show Thompson something tonight.
Yeah, that was Jack Davis, number 6, who almost got a handle that punt, Mims. He was really close right there. Let's see what the Rebels can do on offense here. Yeah,
Jack Davis been moving back and forth between running back and linebacker, able to get things going on special teams so far. Mitchell Towns is in the shotgun. He's got trips to the bottom of your screen. He's going to look to pass. First, it's a screen pass caught by Tucker Smitha, and he's met in the backfield. He'll be taken down at the 39 for a loss of a yard, and not what you want to do.
That was a good play right there. It was a screen route, and number 18 came up and made that play right there. It was a really nice play.
It was a good play by Seth Hampton, the linebacker. He was the captain tonight for Thompson. Able to show why he's earned that role of captain right there. A great play. Towns now in shotgun. He's got Tucker Smitha to his left. 2 men to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. And he's going to play action pass over the middle. He's looking for the tight end, in and out of his hands. He was looking for number 88, Warren Ainsworth, and he was wide open.
He was open.
He didn't have anyone within 10 yards of him and had plenty of room to run.
It's all right. Maybe they'll come back to that play.
Yeah, you know,
they will.
That's a throw a little behind Ainsworth, but still hit him in both hands. You as a coach, you expect your tight end to come down with that.
Yeah, that would have been a tough play, though, honestly. But maybe Mitch will get it going here in a minute.
Yeah. Vestavia taking their time, getting the play called in. You know, they're running the play clock down. As we talked about earlier, they're trying to control the clock, trying to set the pace of this game. They're in shotgun again. It's Smitha to the right, the Towns. Trips to the bottom of your screen. And we got flag down.
The delay a game here?
I think that's what it would be.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. We see from the man in the white hat. Delay a game. That's a costly penalty for Vestavia. Going to back them up 5 yards. And we'll try it again.
They still got trips down here at the bottom, Mims.
Yeah, they do. We see a lot of that, you know, Calhoun bringing in the spread sort of offense. Something new we haven't seen Vestavia in a long time. The new offense is Mitchell Towns is going to hand it off up the middle. He'll get maybe 6 yards. No, excuse me, maybe 2 or 3 yards. But we got a flag coming in on the Rebels sideline.
Yeah, man, this is really the first year of the shotgun. This is something new for us here in Vestavia, especially for these Vestavia football alumni.
Yeah, it's interesting for fans as well, you know, seeing their quarterback in the shotgun. It's something we're not used to and something we're still getting used to. Let's see, did you catch what that flag was? It was against Vestavia because we're still 4th down. And they'll send the punt team on. Towns will drop a few steps further back than his normal shotgun to punt the ball away. Of course, he is the starting quarterback and the starting punter.
So, overall, Swiss Army knife here, Mims.
Yes, very talented football player Mitchell Towns is. And we're seeing Charlie Ingram come into long snap. Normally, those duties are handled by Ford Edmonds. He's out tonight. Charlie Ingram, the sophomore, making his debut.
It's a big time
punting.
Big time moment for him right here. Varsity snaps against number 5 team in the country. Long snappers typically are the coolest people on the team, Mims.
That is, of course, spoken by a former long snapper. We got some confusion with the chains, getting them all set up. And they get them moved up a little bit, give Vestavia a couple more yards. And it looks like now we're getting things ready to go.
And he's waiting back here for the punt.
Waiting a long time for this punt.
Yeah, I know. Just taking their time. Good
There's
snap.
the snap and the punt. Pretty good punt by Towns. And Thompson will let it go. And it'll be down at the 20-yard line. And that's where Thompson will take over, coming up here in a bit. The chains still haven't moved down. Appears we still have maybe a little bit more confusion on where that chain should have been at.
All right, now we're moving to Mims. Now we are good.
This officiating crew is just taking a little bit to get going. It's all right.
They'll hit their stride here in a little bit.
I will.
They got this.
Everybody's got to warm up, even the officials. Connor Harrell leads his troops back out onto the field. He's going to set up in the shotgun. And it's going to be 2 receivers on either side. He's got a running back to his right. He's going to bring a man in motion to your near screen. Set up for trips to the bottom. He's going to take the snap, drops back, and looks to throw. He hits his receiver at the 20. He gets across the 25 to the 30. That's where he's hit by a host of Rebels and taken down at the 31. It was number 2, Ryan Pepins, the receiver, and he's able to pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Thompson from the 31-yard line.
Yeah, those tunnel screens are deadly, Mims. When the receiver comes out and the lineman come out and the receiver comes back through, it's a really insane play. It's very good.
Yeah,
very good play call there.
Ryan Pepins, a very talented athlete, able to show off his speed. As Harrell looks to throw again, he's got a man. And did he catch it? Yes, he did.
Wow, that was a good catch.
Cross the 40 to the 39-yard line of Vestavia, and that's a big pickup for Thompson as their offense starts to get things going after the 3 and out on the first drive. 1st and 10 now from the 38.
That was pretty good coverage there by Grant Downey. I honestly don't know how that ball got in there.
Yeah, that was one where I even questioned if he caught it. And he did indeed. Another screen pass to Ryan Pepins. He gets across the 35 to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. There goes Pepins into the end zone, and that's a touchdown Thompson. They'll strike first in this ball game, go up 6-0, the extra point pending.
Yeah, that was just a simple screen route right there. There's too much space right there. I think they blissed the linebacker off the edge right there and caught him sleeping right there.
Yeah, they did. They brought that extra man in the pressure, tried to rattle Harrell, but he was able to get it off just in time, and Pepin takes it to the house. Pepin, excuse me. And now it's Trevor Hardy on to attempt the field goal. You know, former Pirate, Trevor Hardy is. Moved away. That kick is up and good. And Thompson now leads it 7-0. 8:09 remaining in the first quarter.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
And we are set for the kickoff here.
Welcome back. We are set for the kickoff. Thompson will be kicking it, and it's just Cole Turner, the lone man deep now for the Rebels. We typically see him back there with Keon Richards, but Just Cole, and that kick will go through the end zone for a touchback. And Vestavia will take over at the 20-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. Obviously looking for more success than they got last drive on offense. And again, the Chains crew seems to be a little bit of confusion. They're making their way down now.
Ooh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, Vestavia, they got to complete passes. They got to get the ball out early because I don't know how much time Mitchell's going to have back there with all these good recruits up there up front.
Yeah, you're talking about a defensive line that's got 2 5-stars, 2 guys that are top 20 in the nation coming after you, and Jeremiah Alexander, the Alabama commit, and Peter Woods, who is not committed yet, but he can go just about anywhere he wants to with 5 stars on his back. And Towns is going to hand it off, and he breaks a tackle. He's got room. Across the 35 to the 40. Down to midfield. Across it, he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It was Tucker Smitha. Big gain for Vestavia. He was able to break a tackle at the line of scrimmage, bump it out wide, and he had room upon room to run. That'll be a big first down for Vestavia.
Yeah, that was crazy. He handed off to one side, and somehow he came back the other way, and then he was out and about. I mean, that's sometimes those are the best runs, man.
Yeah, you know, Tucker Smith, a very talented back, able to look ahead, use his ball carrier vision, and saw it wasn't going one way, cut it back the other, and he had room upon room. It's 1st and 10 now from the 46. I formation, you know, a little more familiar formation for Vestavia. Towns is going to hand it off to Pierce Hanna. The ball looked like it may come out. There's a pile of defenders.
Thompson say they have it.
And they do indeed have it. Pierce Hanna fumbled the football. And Thompson will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 Thompson from the 48-yard line. And just like that, Thompson, just when we were talking about that defensive line, Tyler, they came through.
Yeah, that's not what Vestavia needed right there. But, I mean, good play by the Thompson front 4 right there. But Vestavia, we got to clean it up. They got to clean it up right here.
You know, it's mistakes like that that are going to cost you when you're playing a big-time team like Thompson. You got to play just about flawlessly to have a chance against them, and Vestavia not doing that so far.
You're right. You got to play perfect against a team like this. Got to limit the mistakes.
We'll see Thompson make their way back on the field. And it's Harrell dropping back. He looks deep. He's got a man open, and it's picked off by John Ross Ashley.
That was a great.
No, they're going to say incomplete now.
Oh, man, that was a good play right there.
Thought he had it. The senior captain, John Ross Ashley, broke on the coverage. It was an underthrown ball. I thought he intercepted it. Both officials are signaling incomplete, though, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
God, he played that perfectly. He was a middle safety right there in the cover 3, came over the top, made a good play. Hopefully, and maybe he should have come down with that one.
Yeah. You know,
that would have been a big play.
That was a big play. Read it perfectly, like you said. Maybe you can do something on this next play. Read another one again. Sorrell's looking to the sideline to get the play call in. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. He's got a tailback to his right. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get across. Well, not quite across the 50. He'll get up to the 50 before being taken down. It was number 6, Traquan Fagans.
Yeah, tackle by number 18, Houston Owens, shot the gap right there. That was a great play.
It's Houston Owens, a junior who has varsity experience, you know, got in last year. We got a couple juniors like that, and that's not quite unheard of, but not usual for a high school team of Vestavia's caliber. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Warriors. Harrell again in shotgun. You know, we're going to see both quarterbacks in shotgun for most of the game. He drops back. He's going to have to roll to his right now. Throws on the run. He's got a man. He's right at the line. It's Peppins. Peppins breaks free to the left, and there goes Peppins down the 20. He's going to get hit at the 10-yard line.
We have a flag back here at the 38-yard line.
There is a flag thrown, so hold your horses, everybody. We may be coming back.
Yeah, it looks like we got a block in the back.
And that's what the call will be. We'll be heading back. It was a great pitch and catch there. Peppins able, again, to show off his speed. He took it down the left side, just like he did earlier on for the touchdown. But this time got caught with the block in the back. They'll pull it back. We get the confirmation from the man in the white hat, blocking back indeed. They'll be stepping that ball back.
Still third down?
Should still be third down,
Yeah,
yes.
Third down, okay. That was a big-time penalty for Vestavia.
Yeah, that was. That's a penalty that bailed them out there. We'll see if they can take advantage now. 3rd and about 6 from the 49-yard line. Everybody getting situated now. Harrell barking out the play call to his players. He's in the shotgun. Got man to his right. He's going to drop back, looking to throw. Stands in, steps up, overthrows his receiver, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That was a great play there by the safety coming over the top again. That was a tight window. The quarterback had to throw that one through.
Yeah, you know, full of confidence. Connor Harrell is just not able to quite hit his mark there. And it's 4th down, but the offense is still on the field right now.
What do you think of this play call? You think they should punt it here, Mims?
You know, I think you punt it early on this game. You've already
Yeah.
shown you can move the ball pretty easily.
And they feel pretty good about their defense.
Yeah, don't want to take any chances. They will bring the punt team on now. And Vestavia will send Cole Turner back. He's going to put his feet at about the 15-yard line looking to field this punt. And the punt is away. It's a good punt. It'll land at the 10 and roll. Oh, what a stop by Thompson's special teams team, and that is at the 1-yard line.
They could not have punted that ball any better.
I mean, you can't ask for anything else if
Nice
you're a punter.
bounce. I mean, and the gunner right there was in perfect position to make that play.
That is definitely something that they've practiced, although not something that they've done a lot this season. Just punt the football in Vestavia. Mitchell Towns will be standing in his own end zone for this drive. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line.
Yeah, not exactly the most ideal place to start, but making Thompson punt is definitely just a win, Mims.
You got to take advantage of that, and you got to be happy if you're the Vestavia defense forcing a punt after taking advantage of that penalty. And Towns is going to be under center. He's got Smith behind him, and Towns is just going to take it himself, try to get a little bit of breathing room. He pushed forward for about 1 or 2 yards, and they'll mark him down to the 3. So he got 2 yards there. 2nd and 8 now.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad play call there. I wouldn't take any chances either trying to sling the ball around or even have time in the pocket to get a ball off.
Yeah, I like that play call. Get Towns a little bit more breathing room now. You know, at 2nd and 8, 2nd and you can do about whatever you want now. A little bit more room. He's still in the end zone, so maybe not a deep pass, but got some breathing room if you're Vestavia. Towns is by himself in the shotgun, still in his own end zone. He's going to roll out to his left and looks for Keon Richardson. It's incomplete, in and out of his hands.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was thrown a little bit behind his receiver right there for number 8. But Mitchell, we have to complete these passes right here, especially early on in the game.
You know, Towns still trying to settle in. You know, calm the nerves a little bit. Got to be a little bit of nerves when you got this defense coming at you. But like you said, a little behind him. But that's still a ball that's probably catchable, and you'd love to see your receiver come down with it.
Yeah, the Vestavia just needs some momentum. I feel like it's just been a lot of stagnant. And they cannot get anything going here.
You're right. You know, need a couple plays to get going, get some confidence back. And once you get that confidence, you can build and build upon it. Go for more yards. Towns now going to take the snap. He hands off. It's Tucker Smith. He gets forward for another 2 yards at the 5-yard line, and it'll bring up 4th down, an obvious punting situation for Vestavia. We see the punt team trot onto the field, and Towns will back up just almost out of his own end zone to punt this ball away.
Yeah, these are always terrifying punts right here, being backed up, heels on your back of the end zone. A lot of things could go wrong right here.
Right, you know, if you're Mitchell Towns, you got to look down, check your feet, make sure you don't take any steps back because he doesn't have any room behind him, and just try to kick this ball as far as you can.
This is a big-time snap for the long snapper here as well.
Definitely got to be nerve-wracking for Charlie Ingram in his first varsity start, and not the best punt by Mitchell Towns. We'll have to see how far up the ref will go. It went out of bounds, and he's still walking up. He'll finally stop. Will he stop? Yeah, he'll stop at the 28-yard line. And incredible field position for Thompson.
Yeah, it's not ideal to start at this position for if you're Vestavia, but at least he got the punt off.
That's true.
It's a good snap, good punter caught it, no problem. It's just a lack of execution right there.
That just kind of came off his foot, and went right immediately. Thompson looking for a better offensive drive than their last time. Got called back to the penalty and then turned it over on had to punt it away. Harrell now in the shotgun. He's going to call a man in motion. And he's going to hand the ball off. He's going to get across the 30 to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, that was good.
26-yard line.
Play right there. By the corner coming up, making a tackle, shedding the block. They brought the tackle. They pulled him around. And the corner came up and made the play.
It's Traquan Fagans for Thompson on the carry. And Traquan is a 4-star commit. He's committed to Miami to go play next year. Very talented Traquan is. And Harrell's going to keep it this time. He gets across the 25 to the 20, and that's where he'll be met by John Ross Ashley and taken down. Not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 3rd and short for Thompson. And John Ross Ashley, another great play by the safety, coming up and making the tackle, keeping him short of the line to gain.
Yeah, he came up, and also the corner, Grant Downey, also came up and made the play there. But that was just a read option right there. Quarterback just obviously kept it, but that was a really good run by the quarterback.
It was a good decision to keep it. He had room to run. He'll be in the shotgun again. This time he's going to hand it off, and that Fagans will get across the 15 down to the 13-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down for Thompson. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll mark him back a yard. Vestavia's defense trying to dig their heels in and come up with a stop deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they got trips to the top of the screen here.
Harrell again in the shotgun. I don't know if we've seen him under center yet all game.
Yeah, I don't think we have. They're getting the play in right here.
He's got Fagans to his right. He'll take the snap. He drops back looking to throw. He got pressure, forced out to his left, and he's thinking about running it. He will take off. He'll get about 3 yards before running out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
That was a good play by the linebacker. I think that was Houston Owen right there. Just making sure, just mirroring him to the sideline, because Wiseman once said, Mims, the sideline is the only man on the field that never misses a tackle.
That is true. Hard for the sideline to miss a tackle. Houston Owen doing a great job, playing kind of a quarterback spy role. He's going to move where the quarterback moves and not let him run the football. Bring up 2nd down, and Harrell's going to hand it off to Fagans. Fagans across the 5. He'll get slung out of bounds right at the line to gain.
It's by Houston Owen. Again, the linebacker coming up, making the play, shooting the gap right there.
Houston Owens doing what he can do right now. It's 3rd down now. They're going to mark him at the 11-yard line, so it's bringing up about 3rd and 2. And Vestavia digging in on the 3rd down, trying to come up with a stop, force just a field goal out of Thompson. Would be a win right now with this field position they were gifted.
That'd be a huge win right here, Mims. There, Thompson's looking at the sideline to get the call. Let's see what they got, formation they got going here.
Terrell in shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Man goes up the middle, and he gets met by a host of Rebels. He'll get the first down, but short of the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2-yard line. It was number 34, Brandon Franklin, on the carry. He's a little bit bigger than Fagans, more of a short yardage, heavy down back.
Yeah, that's quite the change up there, Mims.
Yeah.
Great idea for the goal line.
Good personnel swap out for Thompson. Now 1st and goal from the 2. Looking to just push it in 2 more yards. We still see Franklin in the game, but Harrell's going to take it himself. He goes behind Franklin into the end zone for a touchdown, Thompson. And that'll be the 2nd touchdown of the night for Thompson. They lead 13-0, extra point pending.
Yeah, they just let it up in there with the quarterback. It's simple. Just quarterback keeper and go get in the end zone.
Yeah, they did a heavy set and told the quarterback to follow his man right through the end zone. He had a pretty big size hole. He was able to fit it in there. Trevor Hardy now to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, the kick is up and through the uprights. Thompson leads it now 14-0, a minute and 10 left in the first quarter.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petrofacial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for the kickoff here. Thompson, there's the kick deep. Cole Turner is going to field it for Vestavia at about the 8-yard line. He's going to take off running across the 20 to the 25, across the 30. He breaks free. Cole Turner across the 50. He'll finally get shoved out of bounds at the 37-yard line. What a return by number 22, Cole Turner, able to show how electric he can be off the return. You know, he's already got one return for, or punt return for a touchdown against Hoover, and there again shows why he's a very talented return man. Vestavia, great field position. That's coming out on offense.
Exactly what Vestavia needed here. They needed to gain some momentum in order to, one, jumpstart their offense, and also, two, give the defense a little bit of a rest here.
Right, indeed, Tyler. You know, hopefully that can give some confidence to this offense. You know, a little bit of hope as Mitchell Towns leads the troops out there. He'll be in the shotgun, trips to the bottom of your screen. A tight end is going to be to the right at the top. He's got a tailback to his right. He's going to take the snap and hand it. It's Tucker Smith across the 35 and down right at there. He'll go. A pickup of about 2. We got a little scuffle at the bottom of your screen, a little push and shoving. Someone said something about someone else. But the refs will break it up pretty quickly.
I kind of like a little feistiness here, Mims.
I like it.
That's what the Rebels need right now.
You know, this isn't really a rivalry game, but it is a region game, so bad blood between the two teams. You know, both teams giving it their all for the win.
Yeah, I say all region games nowadays are big-time games.
You know, especially when you play in this region that we're in, 7A. You know, this is a tough region. This Town's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it to Cole Turner. Cole Turner around the edge, across the 30. He gets hit, taken down at the 25-yard line. Cole Turner, again, showing off what he can do with his legs. You know, very talented receiver, able to pinpoint a ball, but he can also run the ball too.
Yeah, that was really nice. Just a little simple. You know, Mitch, all he did was catch the ball and then just toss it back up so Cole can go around the edge. There was also a good block with number 46, Tucker Smith, there to seal the edge.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Thompson leads at 14-0, but the Rebels knocking on the door.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petrofacial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry. Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petrofacial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we get ready to start the second quarter here. I mentioned it earlier, it's Military Appreciation Night here for Vestavia. Cool little honor of all the servicemen and women in between quarters. I had athletic director, first year athletic director Myra Mills, and band director sing God Bless America. Really cool moment to see for Vestavia as Towns going to hand the ball off to get things started for the second quarter, and it was Tucker Smitha. He didn't get much of anything, got stood up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that front four for Thompson is really showing their stuff right now, man. They're just stopped, and there was nowhere to go for Tucker Smitha right there.
I mean, you're talking about an offensive line for Vestavia. You know, maybe not five-star status like some guys on Thompson, but you're talking about Hoke Smith, Hill Stokes, you know, both guys that have offers to go play at the next level. You know, pretty good offensive line unit, but Thompson's defensive line showing why they got all those 5 stars on their back. They're making it tough for the Rebels.
We got 5 wide here.
Towns alone in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He looks near side and missed his receiver. Incomplete. He was looking for 82, Max Stewart, and just threw a little behind him. It was a curl route. Missed him. It'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah, he had a little pressure in his face right there, but maybe step out in the pocket and deliver a nice throw, but he was under pressure. That would have been a tough catch for Max.
Yeah, he would. And, you know, pretty good coverage by Thompson on Max. You know, didn't have a lot of room to fit that ball in. Nonetheless, it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Towns in the shotgun. He's got Smith to his left. Looks back to the sideline to get a play call in. You know, Vestavia, I mentioned it earlier, pretty much every play they're taking the play clock down to 1 or 2 seconds to snap it. And they're going to get a delay of game here as that clock hits 0. Mitchell Towns got to have a little bit more awareness there.
Maybe a timeout here.
Take it. No, they call it delay.
They call it delay game. I got you.
You know, it was a late change of plays in from the sideline, but still, if you're the quarterback there, you got to see that play clock at the end of the end zone, and you got to pick it up. Know when you got about 5 seconds left and get your guys going, get that snap off. They'll back him up 5 yards now. Towns still in the shotgun. Smith to his left. Got trips to the bottom of your screen. Lone receiver to the top.
I'd like to see him take a shot to the end zone right here. Why not?
I'd love to see him test out Mitchell's arm, see what he can do deep. He drops back. He's going to have to roll to his right. He's getting pressure, and Towns is going to have to take off running. He gets across the 25, close to the 20. Not going to be enough for a first down, but still a pretty good run by Mitchell Towns, who shows off his running ability.
Still a nice little run there, a little scramble. He had to get out of that pocket quickly, though.
Yeah, he did.
Not much time for that play to develop.
You know, Mitchell Towns, a little bit of an underrated runner. We don't see him do it a whole lot, more of just kind of roll out pressure situations, but he can pick up, you know, 5, 6, 10 yards if he needs it. And Vestavia going to go for it now on 4th and 8.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I like it. You know, be a long field goal. We haven't seen a lot that would give you confidence in the kicker. So we're going to trust Towns, and he's going to drop back looking to throw. He looks far side of the field, and it's Cole Turner. Did he get in? No, they're going to mark him down at the 1.
Very close.
But a great catch, a great throw by Mitchell Towns. Threw it back shoulder, saw where the defender was. Only place he could put it was the back shoulder. He put it there, and Turner able to make a great catch and set Vestavia up for an opportunity to put it in the end zone.
That was a great throw and catch right there. I was hoping they'd take a shot here on 4th down, and it paid off for him right there.
You know, a little bit of a risky play call going it for it on 4th, but you haven't gotten a lot else going for you. I like the call from Coach Calhoun to go for it, try to get some energy into this offense. It paid off.
Yeah, 22, Cole Turner is the younger brother of Nolan Turner, who is currently a safety for the Clemson Tigers.
Yeah, he is. Nolan, very talented football player, and Cole, just like his brother, is very good as well. Vestavia going to take a timeout with 10:57 left, and we're going to take one with them.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get started out of the timeout. Vestavia on the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell Towns leading his troop on. It's a heavy set. Everybody bunched in tight except for Cole Turner. He's out right. Excuse me, that's John Paul Head, the sophomore backup QB. Put him in for running situations, and he will run on the quarterback draw, and it does not work for Vestavia. He loses 4 or 5 yards back. Well, they'll mark him down for forward progress, only a loss of 1, but he was tackled well behind the 5-yard line.
There was nowhere to go right there. Honestly, if I were Vestavia, I'd rather spread them all out and see what we can do from there.
Yeah, I agree. You know, this defensive line for Thompson is deadly. You're not going to get much running through them. John Paul Head stays on the field, though. We've only seen him attempt 1 pass on the year. At least I haven't. He's going to roll out to his right now. Looks, he gets across the 5 from the shotgun, but he's not going to pick up anything. He may lose a yard, actually.
We have a helmet down on the field, Mims.
Yeah, Thompson, number 94, J. Anthony Allen, lost his helmet. He's going to have to come out for a play. It's 3rd down now. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Mitchell Towns comes back onto the field.
They have got to score here, Mims. This would be a big change of momentum.
I'd love to see Mitchell Towns roll out here, give him a man, maybe an out route or something, option to throw, option to run. Let him see if he can use his athleticism to make a play.
I think you got to get to number 22 here. That's my take. He's up there one-on-one at the top.
I like that too, you know, very talented, able to go up and get it. And Mitchell looked that way, but he's going to throw near side. And he caught it. Touchdown, Vestavia. It's Max Stewart in the end zone. And Vestavia cuts the lead 14-6.
Big time catch. That was an awesome catch by Max Stewart right there. Great throw by Mitchell Towns.
Mitchell Towns able to show off the arm strength, and Max Stewart able to go get it. Touchdown, Vestavia. Extra point coming here in just a bit. You know, with that score, Vestavia now the 2nd highest scorer on Thompson, and we're just barely into the 2nd quarter.
That's a great sign. Big time momentum changer right there.
Extra point is up. Extra point is good. Score here is 14-7. Thompson still leads it, but Vestavia trying to come back. 9:45 left in the 1st half.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready to kick the ball away. Vestavia boots it deep, and Thompson will take it at the 15. He's going to go off running across the 20, cuts it back to the middle of the field. He gets across the 30 to the 35. He's finally taken down at about the 41. A good kick return there by Thompson. It was number 5, Justin Pegues, the running back, able to take it out of the end zone. Vestavia, of course, coming out of that touchdown. If you're just now joining us, it's 14-7. Vestavia, I don't know if he would score a touchdown, 9 points. I don't know if they scored a touchdown, but it's the extra point. But if it's not the first, it's the 2nd touchdown scored on Thompson all year. Very impressive for the Rebel offense led by Mitchell Towns. He was able to hit Max Stewart in the end zone.
Yeah, it all started with that big 3rd down throw to Cole Turner right there, taking a shot deep, and that's what they've got to do consistently. But we'll see what they can do on defense here.
Yeah, this is a game you can take shots, not a whole lot to lose. Terrell's going to hand it off to Pegwins, and he's going to get across the 45 to the 46.
Yes, Pegues, that was a good running back right there. He came in and made a cut and ran outside. That was a big-time run for him. There was nowhere to go in the middle, though, which is big time for Vestavia Hills' defensive line.
Vestavia Hills trying to clog that center. Jamar Wilkins leading the way up front. He's got help from Andrew Sykes and Lane Wisenhunt on the edge. Linebackers Trey Saunders and Davis Stewart also helping out. Burrell in the shotgun. He's got a man either side of him. He's going to drop back looking to throw. He's got pressure. He's having to step up. He hits his man. It's Peppins. Peppins makes a man miss. He gets across the 45 to the 40 before being taken down by number 18, Houston Owen.
There was really nowhere to go right there, and he had to scramble backwards out of the pocket. But, you know, it's hard to cover any receiver for more than 3 seconds at a time.
Yeah, you know, Vestavia able to get pressure, making him move around, but just not enough to make him make a bad throw or get the sack. But still able to get pressure, and Peppins showing off some athletic ability, faking guys out. Harrell now looking over to the sideline, trying to get the play in. He's going to be in the shotgun. Still man to his left and to his right. 2 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. He sends running back out in motion. He's going to hand it off. It's Franklin. He stumbles his way forward for about 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 37.
Yeah, number 34. He's a big man. That's kind of a change of pace than Pegues right there.
Yeah, number 34, it is Brandon Franklin. He is listed at 6'2", 220. That's a lot to take down.
Yeah, that is a load right there.
Harrell in the shotgun. He's going to play action pass, looks for Peppins across the middle, behind him, hit the his backhand. It'll fall incomplete. 3rd and 8 now for the Warriors.
I believe Trey Saunders was the one who jumped up in the passing lane right there, causing the quarterback to throw it a little bit behind his receiver. Thankfully, he missed the throw, but that could have been a big play if he'd have caught it.
Trey Saunders, talented senior linebacker for Vestavia. Look for us to call his name all night, making plays. Harrell, again, going to send Pegues out. He trips to the top. Harrell's going to take the snap, and now look to throw. He's got Peppins across the middle. Peppins breaks a tackle. Peppins to the 10-5. Touchdown, Thompson. And Ryan Peppins, his 2nd touchdown of the night, showing off the speed again. He caught it, took off running. No one was able to catch him. Thompson now 20-7. Extra point pending.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback just hit that guy right in stride. Peppins made a good catch, and it was a pretty easy run from there. We had one little missed tackle right there in the backfield, but other than that, it was a good run.
I'll see Trevor Hardy look to kick this extra point. Everybody settles in now. And snap, hold, the kick is up. And through the upright it goes. It is good. 21-7 is our score. Thompson leads it, 8:02 remaining in the first half.
Vestavia Football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
A hand on him, trip him up. He'll go down at the 32. That's where Vestavia's offense will come out to take over.
Yeah, that was another nice return right there.
It was. Cole Turner, very talented, and he's showing why they got him back there as the sole man to return it. You know, Vestavia looking for the same result they had last time, which ended in a touchdown. We'll see if that can spark some confidence, maybe a little bit of momentum. See what we can get as Towns is in the shotgun. He's got Smitha to his left, 2 receivers on either side. Now Keon comes in motion and will make it a trip at the bottom of your screen. Towns looks screen pass to Stewart. Stewart across the 35, and he'll get taken out at the 36-yard line. Good about 4-yard pitch and catch there for Vestavia.
That was a good throw. That was a good little pitch and catch right there. Maybe just get momentum going. Just seeing a receiver catch the ball is always a big time for a quarterback. You know, just get his confidence up.
Yeah, Towns. That was his second third completion on the night, I believe. Had the big one to Cole Turner to set up the touchdown throw to Max Stewart. Now he's in shotgun again. Smitha to his right. He's going to hand it to Smitha. Smitha up to the 40-yard line before being taken down. Bring up 3rd and 2 for Vestavia. He was taken down by a host of Thompson Warriors.
It is a big third down right here. Vestavia needs to capitalize here. Do not need to get the ball back to Thompson because Thompson's offense has been rolling right now.
Yeah, they've been rolling in large part due to wide receiver Ryan Pepins, the Western Kentucky recruit, showing off his speed. So far, Vestavia now 3rd and 2. Townsend the shotgun. Just a 2 wide receiver set. Got Warren Ainsworth in the backfield as well. Tucker Smitha to the right at Towns. He's going to hand it to Smitha. Smitha forward, and he will get the first down. He'll be taken down at the 43-yard line, just enough for the first down. That'll move the chains, and again, get a little bit more momentum for Vestavia as they are rolling through this drive.
That was a nice little zone read here, just handing the ball off, and the offensive line's getting a really nice push right now on that front 4 for Thompson.
Yeah, Vestavia came in with a heavy set, double tight end. One acting more as a fullback in that situation, but able to get a push on a very talented Thompson defensive line. We'll see now typical spread formation, 2 receivers on either side, running back to the left of Towns, who's in the shotgun. And again, they're taking it down to just, well, they're going to have to take a timeout here. The play clock got to 2. And Coach Calhoun said, I want to talk about it with my players. Don't know if he's going to get it off in time, but we will take a timeout with him.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we come out of that timeout, it'll be 1st and 10. Vestavia from the 43-yard line. They're picking up a very big first down, able to get a push on that run. Towns now by himself in the shotgun. 3 men to the top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. He'll take the snap and drop back, looking to throw. He's pressured, and not a good throw. Bounces off the ref, intercepted by Thompson, defensive lineman, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown Thompson, a weird play there.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I don't know the ruling when it comes to bouncing off the ref. That was wild there.
I mean, it just hit the ref dead in his chest, bounced off. Thompson's defensive lineman turned around, and it was in his hands.
Yeah, I don't know what Mitchell Towns is supposed to do about that. I don't know what that was just tough luck right there.
I mean, I've never seen anything like that.
I've never seen anything like that.
They're going to count the touchdown, though. I guess the ruling on that is the official's part of
He's
the
part
game,
of the field, unfortunately. As much as I hate it.
One of the unfortunate things, that official always seems to be kind of in the way, just where he has to be position-wise behind the defensive line. Thompson gifted a free one there, and extra point is good from Trevor Hardy. They now lead 28-7, 6:13 remaining in the first half.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a weird play, interception off the referee and a short kick there by Thompson. It's fielded at the 20. It's going to get across the 30 to the 35-yard line. It was number 13, John Paul Head.
They're just trying to keep it out of Cole Turner's hands right there.
Yeah, they've seen what he can do on the return game, and they're trying to kick it to anybody but him. You know, that's such a weird play there. Mitchell Towns, wasn't a great throw, but it wasn't that bad of a throw. Just kind of ref got in his way. He's got to shake that off, have a short memory. You know, quote Ted Lasso, he's got to be a goldfish there. Got to have the shortest memory on earth, the goldfish is. That's why it's the happiest animal.
Yeah, that was just a tough throw. Like I said, I've never seen anything like that, but maybe hopefully he can shake it off and move forward here.
He's in the shotgun. Tucker Smitha to his right. He's going to hand it to Smitha, who gets forward to the 42-yard line. A great run there by Tucker Smitha.
6 yards right there.
You know, the offensive line really holding their own against a talented defensive line. We're constantly seeing the push in favor of Vestavia and opening gaps for Tucker Smitha to charge forward there. Picked up 6, 2nd and 4 now.
That was just a simple zone handoff right there. Found the gap and just hit it. Tucker Smith is doing a great job with it. A good forward lean like a fullback or running back should do to pick up those 6 yards.
Good. We have it now, Tucker Smith at 8 rushes, 52 yards. Solid first half performance so far for the junior running back. He'll be the right at Towns again and give him the ball again. Tucker Smith, and it runs right side. He gets across the 45 to the 47. That's a first down, Vestavia, and Tucker Smith.
He's running hard right now.
A game.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. There's nowhere to go in the middle, so he bounced it outside. I love it.
That's the thing. We've seen it more than one times, you know, using that vision he has to see there's not something where I'm supposed to go. I'm going to bump it out right. I'm going to bump it out left where I got more green space I can run. Worked out there for him for a first down. Be 1st and 10 from the 42. Vestavia waiting to get the play call signaled in. Towns will be in shotgun. 2 receivers in a stacked formation to the top of your screen. He's got Smitha to the left. Hands it to Smitha again. Smitha across midfield. Smitha across the 45. He gets tripped up. They'll mark him down at the 42-yard line, and that's enough for another Rebel first down.
Have a game, big fella. I hear you. He's running hard right now.
He is indeed, and we got some whistles.
You keep feeding the ball, number 46.
I didn't see a flag, but they're backing it up like there was one. We'll have to see what the man in the white hat has to say.
Yeah, I did not see a flag either.
And false start on the offense. Redo first down.
That is a tough penalty right there, especially after a great run by Tucker Smith there.
It is, and Tyler, it's like we said at the beginning of the game, you got to limit costly mistakes like penalties, fumbles when you're playing a team like Thompson. So you see Aiden Black make his way onto the field. It's 1st and 15 now from the 42-yard line.
Yeah, they cannot have any more miscues here. If they're going to beat and even have a chance at Thompson, they got to play perfect.
Towns in the shotgun. Smitha to his left. Trips to the top of your screen. Lone receiver to the bottom. He hands it to Smitha again. This time,
they were ready.
Thompson jumped it, and he picked up maybe 1 yard. It was number 18 for Thompson, John Morgan, I believe. No, excuse me, that's Seth Hampton, the captain linebacker for the Warriors, was able to jump off the edge and wrap him up for no gain.
That was a very good play by the linebacker. He just knew that was coming. He was ready for it. Vestavia's run that play probably three downs in a row. So he just came around the edge and made a tackle.
And finally, Thompson caught on to what we were trying to do there. Towns again in the shotgun. He's got 2 men at the top of the screen, 2 men at the bottom. Tucker Smith to his left. Barks out the cadence, takes the snap, and drops back. He's getting pressured, and he rolls to his right. Towns going to take off running, and he stepped out, and he's going to lose yardage on that. Stepped out at the 39 is where they're going to mark him down. be 3rd and 16 now, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting play call here because, I mean, sometimes you want to be conservative, not turn the ball over, but, you know, at this point when you're down 28-7, I don't see an issue with maybe taking a shot right here.
Be interesting, too, you know, you get it forward into a 4th and manageable. Is it 4 down territory for the Rebels? We've already seen them go for it once.
Yeah, if they did go for it, it needs to be at least a decent yardage here.
Town's going to be in the shotgun. Got Smitha to his right, and he's going to hand it off to Tucker Smitha, who will barrel forward for a gain of about 3 or 4 yards, bringing up 4th and very long, and an obvious punting situation for Vestavia now.
Yeah, this is a conservative play call there. I don't disagree with it, but maybe later on towards the game we'll see more downfield throws.
And a timeout was taken by Thompson. We're going to take one with him.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of that timeout. 4th and long for the Rebels, 4th and about 15. They're getting ready to punt the ball away. Mitchell Towns dropped back further than his normal shotgun. He's going to punt this ball away. Thompson's got a man standing at about the 25-yard line looking to receive this punt. You know, they got 3.5 minutes. They just took the timeout to save some of that time. Plenty of time to get something going here. And that punt almost blocked, close. And it'll roll. The punt will roll out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Good punt by Mitchell Towns. Almost got blocked, but just able to get it away.
He almost roughed the kicker right there. Did you see that?
That was very close. Good body control there by number 1 for Thompson. Colby Hearn able not to hit Mitchell enough to get the roughing the punter. Thompson now has got about 73 yards to go. 77 yards to go.
Still a lot of time left on that scoreboard.
Yeah, they got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Harrell's in the shotgun. He's going to try to do it for him. Looks to the sideline to get a play. He's got trips to the top of your screen. Tailback to his right and a lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. He's going to take the snap, play action pass. Hits man, it's Pepins in the screen. He gets across the 35 to the 40, across the 45, and he'll run out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And Pepins, the 3-star, showing off his speed yet again.
Yeah, that was just an RPO. The quarterback is reading that linebacker. The linebacker steps up. He's going to throw the ball to Pepins right behind him. That was a good read by the quarterback there.
Thompson now 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Harrell, same formation. He's going to drop back, looks to the right side of the field. Over the middle, Pepins was low, but he caught it. Excuse me, that was Pegues who caught that one. And he goes down at the 32-yard line. A little bit of a low pass, but got the job done there for Harrell.
Yeah, that was a good catch right there.
Thompson with 2 minutes and 57 seconds, clock ticking down. They got time to put it in the end zone here.
Yeah, they got plenty of time here. We need a turnover. Vestavia needs a turnover here on defense.
That would be huge for the Rebel defense. Harrell by himself, drops back. He's got pressure. He looks deep and just overthrows Pepins. Pepins had his man beat by a good 3 or 4 steps, but Harrell just overthrows him, not able to get the touchdown there, and it'll be 2nd and long, or 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was just out of reach.
I mean, just beyond his fingertips.
I know. Harrell, he had someone in his face, but I don't know if that had anything to do with the overthrow. But that was a good throw, though, other than just a little far.
Yeah, Vestavia still able to get pressure off the side. The defensive line is holding their own right now. Harrell again dropping back. He's looking to the sideline. He's got a man at the 19. It's number 12, Deuce Oliver. That's enough for a Thompson first down. Be 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
A simple pitch and catch right there at the sideline to stop the clock. There's still a lot of time left, 2:33 left here, and they're on the 20, just inside the 20-yard line in the red zone.
Just a simple little out route there, able to catch it, get out of bounds. Nothing too complicated for Thompson. Burrell's going to send his tailback out in motion. He drops back. He's going to throw to the tailback, who caught it, and his knee went down just as he did. It's a loss of yards. They're going to mark him down at the 24-yard line. Be about 2nd and 15. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. The clock's ticking down. He was in bounds when he went down.
Yeah, thankfully he was down right there. He had a lot of grass there.
He had some room. And there's false start. Now the flag comes out. It's one of those that was kind of so obvious. All the officials were looking around who's going to throw it. But at false start will be the call on Thompson. His left tackle there jumped a little early. While Harrell was trying to get the play call, they're going to back him up 5 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 20 now.
It'll be interesting to see what they do here. They got three receivers up top, one down here at the bottom.
As we just tick inside 2 minutes, so don't have to go super fast, but got to have a sense of urgency as Harrell is looking to throw. He looks to the corner of the end zone and just overthrows Pepins again.
Yeah, he tried to hit that corner out. You're taught as a quarterback to try to hit that front pylon right there. He was on the margins a little bit out of bounds.
Just kind of let him just a little too much. Pepin's a guy with a lot of speed. I'm sure as a quarterback you were taught to lead that guy a little bit more than your other receivers that time. Just a little bit out of his reach.
Yeah, also they're fun to throw to. The guys that can really, really run to make you look good.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about it. The game of football going more towards that speed aspect. Pepins definitely fits into that mold. Terrell steps up in the pocket now, and he throws across the middle. Oh, wide open receiver, hit him dead in the numbers, but not able to come down with it.
It looked like he tried to run with it before he even caught it.
It was Justin Pegues, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now 4th and 20.
Decision here. I mean, did they kick a field goal here?
You got 1:39 left at the 38-yard line, so
clock stopped.
Stopped. Their offense going to stay on the field. They're going to go for it. Burrell's in the shotgun. He's got a man to his left, trips to the top of the screen. He's dropping back, stands in, steps up, and he looks right at the line of scrimmage. He throws it, and again another open receiver hit him in the hands, not able to come down with it.
Yeah, once again, they're trying to run with the ball before they catch it, and that's one of the more fundamental things. You got to catch it first before you can turn your head and run.
Harrell, with that incompletion, turnover on downs for Thompson. He was right at the line of scrimmage when he threw that. I thought maybe he could have been in front, but didn't matter because the receiver not able to come down with it.
Big time stop.
Huge stop for Vestavia not to allow any points on the board there. 1st and 10 now, 1.5 minutes. Be interesting to see if Vestavia just runs the clock out or maybe tries to take a couple shots here, see if they can get something. Towns will be in the shotgun. Smith to his left. Stack receiver formation to the top of your screen. He's going to hand it to Smith.
They may just be trying to run the clock out right here, go into halftime.
He picks up maybe half a yard, and that clock will tick down at 1:20 now. Vestavia lining back up, going to take that play clock down to almost nothing before snapping this one.
Yeah, that's what I would do here too.
No point in risking it, down 28-7.
Do not want to give the ball back to Thompson.
Especially in this field position, don't want to give him something they can score again. Towns will hand the ball off yet again, and he gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Inside a minute now, so they may have to hand it off one more time before we call it a half. 3rd down. About 9 yards to gain. Vestavia subbing in guys in and out.
I mean, overall, just scoring against this Thompson defense is a win.
Yeah, I mean, I said it earlier, they've outscored opponents 310 to 12 so far. So Vestavia, more than half the points allowed so far, which is pretty impressive. Thompson's going to take a timeout with 20 seconds left, and we'll take one with them.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're still waiting for the teams to make their way back on the field. Thompson now breaking their huddle. It's 3rd and about 8 for Vestavia. Their own 30-yard line, 20 seconds remaining. They still trail Thompson 28-7. Now Vestavia breaking their huddle.
They may just be taking a knee right here.
Yeah, expect handoff, knee, something. Just run those final 20 seconds off, head to the locker room. You know, really outside of that one little weird off the ref interception, a successful half for Vestavia.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, they only gave up 21 points with the, weird, obviously, with the ref.
Handoff to Smith. Oh, ball's on the ground. It's kicked again, and it'll be recovered by Thompson at the 20-yard line. That's the one thing you can't do there. Got to hold on to the football. A little bit of confusion between Towns and Smitha on the handoff. Ball hit the turf. It was kicked further back. Finally, Thompson comes up with it at the 20-yard line. And they still got 14 seconds here. Take 2 shots to the end zone.
Plenty of time to take 2 shots. You're already in field goal range. I would take 2 shots, and maybe if they have a timeout, which I think they do, they have 1 left, I think. I would take a timeout there and make sure you can at least get points on the board if I were Thompson.
Yeah, they do have the 1 timeout remaining. And right when we were talking about Vestavia having a pretty successful half, drop the football on the turf.
That's exactly what we get.
That's on us, guys.
Yeah, my bad.
Harrell leading his team onto the field. He's going to be in the shotgun. Trips to the top of your screen. Lone receiver to the bottom. He's got a tailback to his right. He's going to drop back, and he looks to that right side of the field. It's a one-on-one matchup. Jump ball batted down. It was number 39, Grant Downey, on the coverage. Great job hopping up there with a ball and just knocking it down.
That was a great play by the corner there. That was also a good throw. Catchable ball, but a good play by number 39, Grant Downey. Me and him actually shared the same birthday, Mims.
It's an interesting fact, Tyler. And it was Jalen Ward, the intended receiver. You know, Harrell did all he could, put a jump ball, opportunity for his receiver to make a play, but Grant Downey makes a great one. Harrell drops back again. It's over the middle. Pepins cuts back to the right, and he'll finally get stopped at the 15-yard line, and the clock strikes 000. That'll be the end of the first half. Thompson leading it right now 28-7.
I think they try to get a timeout.
A little bit of confusion now on the field. Vestavia running to the locker room. Thompson thought they got a timeout. They're now running to the locker room. It will indeed be the end of the first half. 28-7, Thompson.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry. Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the second half here. In about 2 minutes now, teams made their way back on the field. They're running through some warm-ups, some stretches, getting things loosened back up, get going on the second half. If you're just now joining us, Vestavia down 28-7. Thompson got a pick six on an interesting play, bounced off the ref. Vestavia able to drive down. It was Mitchell Towns who threw the touchdown pass to Max Stewart. And Vestavia giving Thompson a little bit of a fight, probably the biggest fight they've seen all season in the first half.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're running the ball really well. You know, they're running up the middle of Tucker Smitha. Also, the few throws to Cole Turner and Max Stewart have been successful, and I'm looking forward to see what kind of adjustments Vestavia has made for the second half.
Yeah, Tucker Smitha leading the way for Vestavia on the rushing attack. 14 rushes, 63 yards, averaging about 4.5 per carry. He's having himself a good game so far. I mean, that last drive wasn't able to get much, but other than that, he's able to pick up at least a couple on just about every rush, and he broke a couple down for big-time yardage. Max Stewart is the one reception for the touchdown. Cole Turner is the leading yards-wise. He's got it for 22 yards. That big reception that was on a fourth down, set it up for 1st and goal. And for Hewitt, quarterback, Connor Harrell, 11 of 20, 187 yards for 2 touchdowns. His leading receiver has been Ryan Pepins. He's got 6 catches for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. The speedy 3-star Western Kentucky commit. He is, you know, Tyler, Vestavia's defense, you know, allows 21 points, but you're talking about a team that's averaging well over 50. Not a bad first half for him. You know, able to get some pressure. We saw him get into the backfield multiple times.
Yeah, they're doing a good job, honestly, just keeping the receivers in front of them. Yes, is, they're picking up big-time yards with Pippins being thrown to by quarterback Harrell. Obviously, he's going to UNC, so he's making really good throws. But we've also had some drops for Thompson. They've dropped a few balls trying to run before they catch it. So it's a little – I mean, they're playing well, don't get me wrong, but we've had some fortune on Vestavia's side here.
Yeah, you're right. I said it earlier, Vestavia may be giving Thompson the best fight they've seen in the first half. Mountain Brook did hold them to 157 yards of offense in the first half, and they played them last week. Vestavia holds them to 224, but boy, did Thompson open up the gates in the second half against Mountain Brook's rush, gaining 348 yards in the second half. So hopefully Vestavia can do a little bit better than Mountain Brook did last week. We get ready to start things off.
You think they'll kick it deep to Cole Turner here?
I think we'll see another pooch kick. Cole had several good returns, and they will kick it to Turner. He'll field it at the 10. Cole Turner across the 15 to the 20, ran into his own player. That slowed him down, and they'll tackle him at about the 24. Not the best return by Cole Turner, but not a bad one at all, getting it out to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, no, it was looked like a little confusion on that little blockade they had going here at the blocking. Cole ran right in the back of him, but nonetheless, it's not a bad place to start on the 24-yard line. I'll see what the Rebels can do here.
Mitchell Towns leading the troops out there. He's going to have Tucker Smitha to his left. Trips receivers to the top of your screen. Max Stewart, the lone one at the bottom.
Coming out the gate here.
Towns going to hand it off to Smitha. He gets across the 25 to about the 27, where he gets stood up. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards, excuse me. And it'll be 2nd and 6 now for Vestavia.
Yeah, there's some hitting going on down there. The linebackers are flying the ball. Tucker Smith is running really hard downhill for a good 4-yard gain right there, honestly.
That's Jax Van Zant, the 3-star North Texas commit for Thompson, leading the way for their linebackers, as well as Seth Hampton, the captain. They'll be the 2 main linebackers you see.
They've been everywhere tonight, Mims.
And Mitchell now by himself in the shotgun. He gets pressured. He's having to roll out to his left. Mitchell going to take off running. He'll get across the 30 to the 31, where he'll run out of bounds. Pickup of about 4 yards there. Bring up 3rd and short.
That's been some of their best plays, him scrambling out of the pocket.
Yeah, I said it earlier, he's not necessarily a running quarterback, but he's athletic enough. He can scramble off and pick up the needed yardage. Was able to pick up 4 there. Sets up 3rd and 3 now from the 31. He's going to be in shotgun. Towns is Tucker Smitha to his left, 2 receivers on either side. Looks back to the sideline to get the play call in. 10 seconds on the play clock, ticking down. Vestavia trying to control the tempo of this game, holding on to the ball. Towns now looking to throw. Looks for Max Stewart, in and out of his hands. It'll fall incomplete. Good coverage there by Thompson. It was number 8, I believe, Jamar Jones in coverage. And Stewart just not able to come up with a football. Brings up 4th and 4. And Mitchell Towns will drop back deeper, set to punt this ball away.
Yeah, corner. I think the corner number, it was number 6, I believe, Traquan Fagans, who made the play on that one. He just made a really good break on that slant route right there.
Traquan Fagans, excuse me, can't seem to talk in the second half. 4-star cornerback commit to Miami.
That makes sense. It was a good play. That was a good break on that ball.
And now the punt return. He fields it at the 40, missed a tackle, and he'll get out to the 50-yard line. I believe that was Pegues on the punt return. Yeah, Traquan Fagans, number 11 cornerback, number 5 player in the state. Very, very talented defensive back for Thompson. It's their offense looking for similar success they had in the first half. Not able to come up with any points in their last drive there. Had a couple drop passes.
They had a penalty.
Was it?
I think it was a holding, if I want to say.
I believe it was holding.
Yes, it was holding.
So that'll back them up to the 37-yard line now. So a little bit of a break for the Rebels. As Connor Harrell takes his place in the backfield. He's got a tailback to his left. Trips bunched up to the bottom of your screen. Lone receiver to the top. Rel now going to hand it off. It's Franklin, and he gets wrapped up. It's Jamar Wilkinson in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards.
That's a great play by him. He shot the gap right there, and looks like number 34 for Thompson. He didn't really even have time to get going.
Yeah, the number 34 is Brandon Franklin. Like we said, a little bit more of that short yardage and a heavier back. And Jamar Wilkins stepping up for Max Nuroff, who's out. Normally the nose tackle for Vestavia. Very talented Max is. He's out tonight. Jamar stepping into the role. It's a screen pass to Franklin now, who gets out across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Franklin showing he can do more than just run the football. Set up Thompson for a 3rd and 3 now from the 45.
That was a tackle by Davis Stewart. He came over from the middle linebacker position. It's actually his birthday, so happy birthday, Davis.
It is Davis's 18th birthday, so officially an adult now.
Our boy's growing up.
They grow up so fast. Davis making a good play there. Looking to make another good one here, 3rd and 3, trying to stop Thompson. Farrell's going to drop back, looking to throw. He gets pressured. Looks, it's Peppins. He caught it. Makes a man miss at the 40. Peppins across the 35. Breaks a tackle to the 30. Across the 25. Breaks another tackle. 10, 5. Peppins into the end zone, showing off his speed, his elusiveness. And Peppins gets his 3rd touchdown of the night. It'll be 34-7, extra point pending.
Wow, that was a very impressive run. Very good throw right there. He fit that in right between those two defenders on that little corner route he threw. But we had a few missed tackles for Vestavia here. We got to be able to wrap him up and make sure he doesn't get out in space because he is fast.
He caught that ball with 2 Rebel defenders right there and just cut back, and both defenders went the other way. Peppins able to break it free, show off his speed yet again. All 3 of his touchdown catches have not been in the end zone. They've been him running a good bit, as the kicker, Trevor Hardy, makes the extra point. It is now 35-7, 9 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Thompson, their opening offensive drive, takes it to the end zone. Ryan Peppins, his 3rd touchdown catch of the evening. A talented wide receiver going to Western Kentucky next year. Standing at just 5'8", but very, very fast and able to make people miss. Vestavia now coming out their 2nd offensive possession of the half, looking for more success than they had last time. Look for Mitchell Towns maybe to throw the ball a little bit more.
Got to get it downfield, Mims.
I mean, that's what we saw with the touchdown pass. It's what we saw the play that set up the touchdown. Towns in the shotgun trips to the bottom of your screen. He's got a tailback. I believe it's Jack Davis to his right. It is Jack Davis. Mitchell Towns going to keep it himself, though. He gets out across the 25 to the 26. 6-yard pickup for Towns.
I love that play call right there. With the read option, they are keying on that running back, the defense is, and he just pulled it. And obviously, he got a good gain of 6 yards there.
Great decision to tuck it and run for Towns. Number 57, offensive lineman Jack Dawsey, lost his helmet there, so he's going to have to come out for a play. Hudson Hager, number 75, going to come in. Vestavia trying to get the right personnel on the field. They'll settle in now, heavy set to the left side. Towns got the tailback to his right. He's going to pitch it to him. He runs right side, and he gets wrapped up in the backfield. Big time loss was number 5.
Number 5.
Not Justin Pease. Different number 5. Jake Ivy, excuse me.
Yeah, Jake Ivy. That was a really good play by him. He came flying up there from the linebacker spot.
Also interesting, handed the ball off to number 11, Cooper Mollison, I believe. Haven't seen him much this season. Towns now settles into the shotgun. He's got Jack Davis to his right again. He's going to stand up in the pocket. Throws his receiver. It was Aiden Black, the intended receiver. Bounces off of Aiden and falls incomplete. And
yeah, he stepped up in the pocket really well right there. I mean, number 3, Antonio Mitchell, was a cornerback covering number 10 for Vestavia, being Aiden Black. That was just a good play. Good throw, though, by Mitchell. It was on target, but the quarterback just made a play.
Got Tony Mitchell, number 11 player in the class of 2023, so expect good coverage from him.
Yes, just a little bit, you know.
Yeah, Towns, that pass had some heat on it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. He had to throw it hard to get in there, but the punt is away, and it is a nice one, Mims.
It's a great punt. Going to be fielded at the 35, and a flag instantly comes out. Taken down behind there. It's number 21, Caleb Harwell.
That was a big-time tackle in space right there. Great play. What's the flag we got here?
I have to see the refs conversing. I have to think it's something against Thompson, and it is holding against the receiving team. That'll back them up even more. After the great tackle by Caleb Harwell, they already lost yardage there. Now with the holding, it'll be even further back, and it makes that punt by Mitchell Towns look even better.
Yeah, that was a really good punt. It was a nice spiral, nice and high, allowing his defenders to get down there. And obviously, you know, one of the defenders came over there and made the play in space, which is big time, because if he didn't make the play, there's a lot of room to run right there, man.
Yeah, you know, tackling a player in space, especially a return man, is a hard thing to do, but Caleb Harwell accepts the challenge, and he takes him down.
And he just did get him.
Yeah. That's all you got to do. You don't have to tell him how you got him, just that you got him down.
Yes, he was down. That's all that matters.
Harrell now leading his troops onto the field. He's in the shotgun. He's got Franklin to his right. Play action pass. It's a screen to the far side of the field. Pepins across the 30 to the 35. Cuts back, and Pepins making people miss left and right. Pepins running all the way to the other side of the field. Flag comes flying out. He's finally taken down by John Ross Ashley. They'll mark him forward progress at the 31-yard line. We'll have to see what this flag is, but Pepins just making guys miss, running back, running forward, running right, running left, running all over the field.
Yeah, John Ross right there made a really good play, coming flying up from that safety position. Finally was able to tackle him after, you know, Pippins was running all over the field right there.
Yeah, you know, John Ross had a pretty good game so far. You know, had that play we thought maybe could have been an interception. They said it hit the ground, called incomplete, and that penalty will be against Thompson. It'll back him up even more. We'll replay first down now, the 21-yard line. Be first and 13 about.
That looks about right.
Harrell in the shotgun. Franklin now to his left. 2 receivers on either side. He's going to take it, drop back. Now he's looking far side of the field. Man's got him beat. Did he catch it? Waiting on the C. They say incomplete.
Yeah, it's incomplete right there. We couldn't find the football.
Starting to blend in with the field down there.
Yeah, it was just overthrown. It was not a bad throw right there. The 2 receivers that were in the same spot, I'm not sure if one was supposed to go in a little bit middle. It looked like they were running 2 streaks right there.
Not a bad thrown ball by Harrell either. Be second down now, about 12, 13 yards. Trying to get his players where they're supposed to be. It's going to be trips to the top of your screen. Lone receiver at the bottom. He's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, looks far side of the screen. It's a screen pass caught at the 20. He gets out to the 25. He gets met by a host of Rebels. It was number 4, Jalen Ward, the receiver, on the reception there. Able to get a couple yards up, but it's still going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and about 9 from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play there by the defense. That was what they call a tunnel screen. With the line goes out, the receiver comes back behind. That was a really good play that they made, mostly made by just swarming to the ball.
Yeah, the defense kind of sniffed that one out a little bit, able to expect what was coming.
Big 3rd down right here.
Rell in shotgun. He drops back, looking to throw. Got pressure. He rolls out to his right now and just dumps it off to the receiver right at the sticks.
Just and they like a first down.
Will give it to him. It was Ryan Pepins on the reception, and it will be enough for a first down indeed, right at the 34-yard line. You know, there was pressure there on Harrell, but not enough to force a bad pass. He was able to evade it, rolled to his right, and able to dump it off right to Pepins to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I mean, there was nowhere to go initially downfield, but he was able to scramble, get out of the pocket, and they're normally called disarray back here in the backfield for the defense.
Got to be frustrating for Vestavia to get that pressure, but not enough to force something bad. As Harrell's going to keep it on the zone read. He goes to the right side across the 45, across the 50 now, and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A great pickup, enough for a first down. And Thompson starting to get a little bit more momentum going here.
Yeah, it was a simple read option right there. Being able to run it downfield. They haven't really run that play yet. They haven't really run it much with Harrell yet. But, you know, I guess they drew that one up over halftime.
Yeah, you know, Harrell listed as a dual threat quarterback. He will hand the ball off here, and Franklin gains 8 yards down across to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Vestavia needs a turnover or something right here. The defense is looking tired. They're just running with a big back. Franklin just a simple handoff right there and got about 9 yards.
Defense been out there for a little bit now. Harrell in the shotgun, got trips to the bottom of your screen. He's going to take the snap, drop back. He's pressured, hit, but doesn't go down, steps up in the pocket and overthrows his receiver there. He was pressured by number 99, Blake Jeffers, able to get back there, get a hand on him, just not quite enough to come down with a sack, but it forced a bad pass and an incomplete pass. It's now 3rd and short.
Yeah, that could have been a sack right there. That needed to be a sack right there. That's exactly what Vestavia drew up. The blitz, they read it right, just couldn't quite get him down.
Harrell in the shotgun, 3rd and 2, must commit. And there's a flag coming out, and it will be offsides against Vestavia. Stupid, stupid mistake there for the Rebels. Costly one, too. It gives them an automatic first down, and that defense is going to have to stay on the field for a little bit more.
Yeah, we've been preaching this whole game. We cannot give a good team mistakes like that. Just give them yards.
Just shooting yourself in the foot, doing mistakes and penalties like that. Harrell now bunch formation. He's in the shotgun, drops back, looks right. Now he rolls right, and he's going to dump it off. Does the receiver catch it? I believe he does. They will say he catches it. It's a 6-yard reception. And that receiver was number 5, Justin Pegues.
Yeah, we've been calling his name a lot tonight, Mims.
It's been Pegues and Pepins with
Along
a little bit of help from Ward.
Yeah, and then a steady dose of Franklin, the big back there.
Yeah, we seem to be calling those names an awful lot. Harrell now in the shotgun yet again. I don't think we've seen him under center all night.
We probably won't.
And he's going to hand it off to Franklin left side. Franklin runs. He's met by a host of Rebels in the backfield, too. He'll lose about 3 yards there. Trey Saunders, Davis Stewart, Max Nuroff, Andrew Sykes. I mean, they're all in there.
Yeah, the D-line got a really good push right there. That's where it all started. Franklin had to go backwards a little bit after that handoff. And, you know, big men, if you get them to go backwards when they're running, it's a lot easier to tackle them than when they're going downhill.
Right, when they get that momentum going, it's like stopping a train. You're just not going to do it very easily.
No, you're not.
Harrell now in the shotgun, 2 receivers either side. He's going to drop back, looks to the right side of the field, hit his receiver, but receiver was hit immediately by Houston Owens, and that pass will fall incomplete. 3rd down now.
Another drop by these receivers.
You know, very strong pedigree with these receivers. You know, most of them highly rated, a lot of them going on to play at the next level, but we've seen a lot of drops tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Vestavia's very fortunate that these have been some drops.
They have, especially at the end of the half there. 3 or 4 straight drops that could have been touchdowns, first downs that would have set them up 1st and goal. So Vestavia very fortunate there as Harrell now in the shotgun. He looks, he's got his receiver across the middle, across the 20, about the 17-yard line. It was none other than Ryan Pepins. I feel like I'm calling his name just about every play as he picks up the first down there.
Yeah, that was just an RPO right there. Harrell was, taught to read the safety. The safety comes down, or the linebacker, excuse me. The linebacker bites. He's going to hold the ball and throw it to Pepins, and that's what he's been doing all game.
Well, now getting things going on 1st and 10 from this 18-yard line. Two receivers either side, running back to his right. He takes the snap, drops back, looking left side of the field. He's got a man in the end zone and bobbles it incomplete. He was looking for number 7, I believe. Not Jeremiah Alexander, the DN, but the other number 7. Not quite sure who that is.
Well, anyway, it's a good-looking receiver. Good play by I think it was safety John Michael Richter that came over. Maybe got there a smidge early, hit his legs, but you know what? It wasn't called, so it was not pass interference.
All that matters is if that yellow flag's out or not, and it's not.
Bingo.
Harrell in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Little turn, and Max Nuroff wraps him up and takes him down.
Big play right there. That was a big play by Max.
Well, Max Nuroff, I said it earlier that he might have been out, and of course I was wrong. Max has given it a go. He's been fighting a little bit of a shoulder injury, but doesn't seem to be affecting him on that play as he wraps him up and takes him down. It's 3rd and 10 now from the 18.
That was a bear hug by Max right there.
Harrell rolling out to his right, and he's looking right side. He throws. He's got a man at the 5, and he'll reach for the goal line, but he'll be taken down. I'll mark him at the 1. See, that receiver was number 4, Jalen Ward.
That was a good play by Jalen right there. New receiver, we hadn't really called his name much, but he just sat down in that zone like he was supposed to while he was rolling out.
He knew right where his spot was, and Harrell knew where he was too. Was able to hit him. 1st and goal now from the 1. A little bit shocked we don't see Franklin in at the tailback position.
Yeah, I know.
But it is a handoff. It's number 6, Amari Bolden, and he barrels his way in, and he'll get across the goal line for a touchdown. Thompson. They're now leading at 41-7, extra point pending.
Yeah, you can't be mean. The defense is playing as well as they can. They made Thompson go, what was it, like 10 plays?
At least.
It was at least 10 plays. I mean, if you can make make an offense, execute 10 plays in a row without any sort of mistakes, you're doing well. Just couldn't quite get off the field right there.
Yeah, outside of that offsides penalty on the 3rd and short, just shooting themselves in the foot on that play, and Thompson's able to get it in the end zone. Trevor Hardy, the extra point. It's up. It's good. Thompson now on top, 42-7. 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Vestavia Football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready to kick off here.
Vestavia
Thompson,
Football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop.
We'll see if he can get another electric return as a return man. We'll see if they even kick to him. They haven't kicked to him every single time. We've seen a couple pooch kicks, but this one will go deep, and Turner will take it from his own 2-yard line. Turner across the 10 now to the 20, where he gets hit hard.
And he gets popped
out to about the 22-yard line. Not sure which one brought the pop, but whew.
Yeah, that was a nice hit right there. But Cole is running full speed, though. I'll give it to him. He is running hard.
He is not scared at all of this kicking team. He's running full speed, trying to set his team up with the best starting field position he can.
Let's see what the offense can do here. I wouldn't mind them taking a few shots. Cole's had him a decent game. Was able to get open, but we'll see here.
Yeah, you're down 42-7 now, 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Would love to see Mitchell Towns take some shots. That's where we've seen some success on the drive that scored the touchdown earlier in the 1st half.
Let's get the ball downfield.
Towns is in the shotgun. Jack Davis to his right. Towns will keep it himself, and he gets hit hard. That was number 11, Peter Woods, the 5-star defensive lineman, number 17 prospect in the nation for the class of 2023, and he looked like a man among boys on that play.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go for him to go, Mims.
I mean, he just made his way into the backfield and just hit Mitchell Towns and said, "You stay here."
Yeah, he's got 36-plus offers from multiple different schools, and I'm sure any school, in the country would be fortunate to have him.
I mean, I know Alabama, Georgia, Auburn are all teams among that list of offers. Towns now in the shotgun looking to throw and not able to complete it. He was looking for number 82, Max Stewart. Little curl comeback route, and Max is not able to come down with it. It'll be 3rd and 12 now for Vestavia.
Yeah, that was good coverage by the linebacker, number 5 there. Able to fly up there and get and break that pass up. A little behind the receiver, but I think Mitchell threw it there so he wouldn't get picked off.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put it in a place where only your guy can catch it. It's Townsend shotgun, trips to the top of your screen. And he's going to hand the ball off. It's Jack Davis, I believe. Jack's going to barrel forward to the 30-yard line. Not a bad gain. Mark him down to the 31. It was indeed Jack Davis on the carry, a gain of about 9 yards. Jack, we've seen him play running back. We've seen him play linebacker, a little bit of both, kind of swapping in and out. It's 4th and 2 now.
Yeah, why not stay on the field?
I think you got to keep the offense on the field. You got nothing to lose at this point, down 42-7.
Yeah.
Take a shot, try to do something, get the offense going.
Why
we
not?
Get inside of a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, on the last deflection a few plays ago, number 5 is Jake Ivey, the outside linebacker.
That's who it is. And Towns, shotgun, he's looking left side of the field. He's got a man, hit him in the hands. I think it may have even bounced off his helmet. Hit him right where you're supposed to hit him, and Keon Richards just not able to come down with the pass.
It looked like he almost didn't see it. I mean, I don't know what.
I mean, it was one of those where it was in the perfect position, but Keon just turned around. And that's one, if you're a receiver, you got to help your quarterback out there.
Got to right there.
He's not getting a lot of time, and he finally gets a pass off, hits you right there. You got to come down with that catch.
Very fortunate it didn't get intercepted as well, as it bounced right off his head. It went straight up in the air.
It did. We saw that bounce off a ref earlier and get intercepted. So very fortunate Vestavia is. Now turnover on downs. Be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line as the Warrior offense makes their way onto the field.
I really don't mind that by Vestavia. I mean, you're down big. Almost the 4th quarter, about 30 seconds left. I didn't mind that at all.
I think it's a great play call by Coach Calhoun down there. As Harrell's going to hand it off. New running back here, number 24. He breaks across the 20 to the 15. He finally gets taken down by number 39, Grant Downey.
Number 24, Leon Cook. That's a new running back in there, Mims.
It is. First carry of the evening. We've mainly seen Justin Pegues and Brandon Franklin handle the tailback duties for Thompson, but he's coming in now.
Yeah, he looked really good on that run.
He did. Made it look easy. Harrell's in the shotgun. Going to take the snap and hand it off again, and Cook's going to barrel his way forward to the 6-yard line and pick up about 5 yards. Can't do math in my head right now.
It's about 5 yards. And we got a 4th quarter.
That will be the end of the 3rd quarter, and we will take a break.
Vestavia Football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry. Vestavia Football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start fourth quarter action here at Thompson-Riddle Stadium's Vestavia Hills, Alabama. Thompson is up 42-7 right now in Vestavia. Vestavia turned the ball over on downs, trying to go for it on fourth. Thompson's now got it inside the 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a tough go for the Rebels this game. They've made some mistakes, but overall, this Thompson offense has really outmatched their defense here.
Yeah, again, talking about the number 5 team in the nation, according to Max Prep, this is a Thompson team that has plowed through everybody they've played so far. And the Rebels really have given them one of the best fights they've seen all season.
Actually scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, outside of possibly Hewitt, the 42-9 victory they had over Hewitt. Vestavia, of course, still another quarter to play. And Thompson knocking on the door right now inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, I wonder what play they're going to draw up here. They got, I guess, doubles down at the bottom, single guy at the top, the tight end running back.
Let's see, takes the snap, and he will hand it to the running back who will plow forward, spins, and gets pulled in by his lineman into the end zone. Touchdown. It was number 13, Arrington Green, the running back, and his lineman, number 55, Cole Hall, just picked him up and said, "Come with me, buddy. I'll take you to the promised land," the end zone.
Linemen always make the nicest people, nicest friends. They'll just carry you anywhere. That was a good run by number 13.
It was. He got forward and able into the end zone. Nice 8-yard pickup. And now Trevor Hardy again to attempt the point after. And it is up, and he remains a perfect 7 for 7 on the evening as Thompson takes, well, we got a flag down.
We have a flag. They do not make these flags easy to find, man.
They really need to make it easier. Either that or we need to get our eyes checked, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
They're waving the flag off now, and they're going to count the extra point now with 11:53 remaining in this ball game. Thompson leads it 49-7.
Vestavia Football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready for the kickoff. Minute 53 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the kick is away. It's Keon Richards deep for Vestavia. He gets across the 15 to the 20, down across the 25. He'll get shoved out at about the 30. The sophomore receiver, it's his first kick return of the evening, and he makes good use of it. Gets out to the 30-yard line. Pretty good kick return.
I'll say this has been one of the better teams for Vestavia tonight, being able to return the ball decent. I mean, probably average, probably averaging field positions around the 25, 30-yard line tonight.
At least, Cole Turner, he had that one. He broke across midfield. He had another one. He broke to about the 40-yard line. This kickoff return team, they've got plenty plenty of reps in so far, but they are showing what they can do out here. As John Paul Head in at quarterback now for Vestavia. He's in the shotgun.
Let's see what he can do.
He's going to hand the ball off, and that tailback is going to fight forward for every single piece of yardage. It's number 30.
Michael Lowry. That's a good little run right there.
Seems Vestavia has pulled out most of their starters at this point.
Yeah, trying to see what the bench can do here.
Yeah, get some guys, some reps, in a game like this where it's starting to get out of hand, 49-7. Great to see
What the future holds.
Yeah, great to see some guys get some reps in. John Paul Head going to hand it off again. It's Michael Lowry again. He's going to plow it forward to about the 36-yard line. And I bet we're going to see a lot of this running from Vestavia.
Yeah, maybe from both sides, Mims. Honestly, just trying to run out the clock here. Vestavia, I don't think they're quite done yet. I think we'll see what this young quarterback and what these young receivers and running back can do here.
It'll be interesting to see John Paul Head. We've seen him come into the game plenty of times over the past 5 games earlier in the season, and he's been a successful runner so far, but that's all we've seen him do. Only one pass attempt. He had a pass attempt against Homewood, but other than that, we've only seen him run the ball. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of an arm he's got as he's going to run it right side. He's going to run behind his running back, gets across the 40, breaks the tackle to the 45, taken down finally at midfield.
That was a nice run right there.
Yeah, showing off why he's a talented runner. And, something to take note of here, this student section that's right below us in the box was absolutely filled to the brim at the start of the game, and well, there aren't many students left in it.
It has dwindled, might I add, but there's still some few the mighty. They're still here.
Few the proud.
Yes.
Fighting on, a rough game, a little bit of a rough game to watch here, but really, when you take in and you look at what Thompson's done to other teams, not a bad fight for the Rebels as Lowry takes it 8 yards to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Thompson has a few subs in as well. It's good to see some of their players get some reps. I know they're pretty happy about it. But the state was still able to move the ball right here with Lowry running the ball right behind Hoke Smith, number 74. Big offensive tackle with a few offers. He's also a really nice guy, man.
Yeah, Hoke Smith was announced Mr. Vestavia today at the morning pep rally. So a huge honor for Hoke Smith. Congratulations to him. Also, congratulations to Laura Ellen Hayes, who was announced Miss Vestavia this morning as well.
That's so good to see some student involvement amongst athletics.
Head now going to hand it off again, and the ball pops loose, and Thompson's going to fall on it. Number 13, Arrington Green comes up with the fumble recovery. Lowry got the handoff. He was immediately hit, helmet to the football, and that ball popped out a good 5 yards behind him and kept rolling. Thompson finally able to fall on it.
Yeah, that ball popped out. I think it was almost all helmet on football right there, Mims, the way that ball came flying out.
I think you're right. I don't know how else that would have come out like that. 8:45 remaining in the game, and Thompson's going to take over. Be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Looks like we got a new quarterback in here, Mims.
We'll have to see who that is. Take it, the snap, and he hands it off. Running back goes left side across the 40 to the 35, where he's finally taken down by Trey Saunders. And that running back was number 13, Arrington Green. We've seen him carry the football a couple times so far tonight.
We have number 8, I think, the new quarterback for Thompson here. I think it's Zach Sims, sophomore, 6'1", 175. It's a good-looking prospect here, Mims.
Yeah, obviously not going to get much playing time with Connor Rell ahead of him, the talented 3-star recruit as Vestavia plows through with the blitz. wraps that running back up in the backfield, loss of a down.
Yeah,
Lost of a yard, excuse me.
Houston, Owen came flying through that gap right there and met him in the backfield. We'll see. Rebels still got a little bit of fight in them. They're not quite done yet.
You know, good to see this defense, like you said, still got a little bit of fight in them. Even when they're down like this, it's good to see them giving them their all and trying to stop Thompson on every possession. Be another handoff.
Another tackle by number 18. Houston Owen right there.
Up to double-digit tackles at this point.
He's got to be. I mean, he's been all over the place tonight. Looks like he's being subbed out, too. I don't blame him. He's had a good night. 7 minutes left here.
Sims in the shotgun, and someone jumped.
That's Blake Jeffers, number 99, jumped off sides just a little early there.
It was Blake Jeffers, a guy who typically plays on the edge, but right now playing more of that nose tackle, nose guard position, and he's got to be kicking himself for jumping off sides there.
Yeah, like we said, we've been making some mistakes all night, and it just cannot happen.
Sims now takes the snap, play action pass. He hits his man in the flats who gets across to the 20-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. It was number 12.
Deuce Oliver.
We've seen him a couple times tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad throw by Zach Sims either. A good play action read there with number 13, Arrington, and then be able to throw it out there to the flat. It was a good read, honestly. That's where I would have gone.
Yeah, interesting note to look at. Zach Sims, backup quarterback, obviously. After every play, he's going almost all the way to the sideline to get the play call. Obviously just a sophomore trying to kind of learn those plays still. As he hands it off left side, be enough to get across the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Again, number 13, Arrington Green.
Yeah, he's got a lot of carries tonight, especially in the second half.
He does. Arrington Green, behind obviously Pegues and Franklin at the tailback spot, but a talented tailback nonetheless.
You are right about Zach Sims going over there and just make sure he's getting the play correct. He obviously don't get much playing time, but he looks like a good young quarterback here.
Yeah, obviously Harrell graduating this year. This is the next guy up, so future looks pretty bright for Thompson. It hands the ball off again to Arrington, who gets stood up at the line. Seems like just about everybody was in on that tackle for Vestavia.
Yeah, we had everybody flying to the ball. I'm really liking what I see here. I know maybe the game could be over. I just like how these young players that normally don't get to play a lot are still flying around the ball and fighting for reps here.
Yeah, it is good to see the fight still in Vestavia. Nearing 5 minutes remaining in the game. Thompson now at the 15-yard line, knocking on the door again. Be huge for Vestavia to come up with some kind of a stop here.
The third down. Yeah, it's third down.
Third down, and they will stop him in the backfield. It's led by number 34, Will Fitzpatrick, coming in and tackling Arrington backfield. Fitzpatrick plays that linebacker spot, which is for Vestavia. You got Houston Owen, you got Trey Saunders, you got David Stewart, a very talented position group for Vestavia, but Will Fitzpatrick, a very talented backup at linebacker.
He shot that gap right there. He knew exactly what was coming and made the play.
I mean, a lot of depth in that position.
Fourth down here, man.
Fourth down, and they're going for it. It'll be about 4th and 8 from the 19-yard line. Sims in the backfield. He's got a tailback behind him, bunched in receivers, and he's going to hand it off to Arrington. And Jack Davis shoots the gap and wraps him up in the backfield. Jack Davis came flying in, and he wraps him up for the turnover on downs.
He flew through that one, Mims.
We've seen Jack Davis making plays on both sides of the ball tonight.
Both sides of the ball.
Impressive to see a two-way player. Still in an era of football where you don't see a whole lot of that.
No, he's playing running back. He's playing playing linebacker spot and doing well in both spots as well.
He is indeed. Offense making their way back onto the field.
We got a few subs here.
John Paul Head, again, going to be the quarterback.
O-line's made some substitutions as well, getting these young players some reps here.
Good to see these young players getting some reps. This is the future of the program. And they're going to hand it off. And he's not going to get much. Michael Michael Lowray, excuse me. Said his name backwards. He's not going to pick up much. It's 2nd and 9 now.
Yeah, he runs hard, though. I'll give it to him. He's not very tall. He stands about 5'8", 175, sophomore. But, man runs hard. I'll give it to him. He goes right downhill.
That he does.
Always got to have those smaller backs that can just absolutely, get it. Just get up in there.
Right. And, just a sophomore, so plenty of time to grow, and future looks bright for Michael Lowray.
Yeah, a lot of potential here.
Heads in shotgun now. Takes the snap, and he's going to keep it. He's going to throw the ball. Receiver in the flats. He's going to cut back across the 25 to about the 30. It was number 23, Thomas Wadby.
Yeah, Thomas Wadby. Yeah, there we go.
Good completion from John Paul Head. His only 2nd attempt on the year. Bring up 3rd and short at the 29-yard line for Vestavia. 3 minutes now remaining in the game. The clock keeps ticking down.
Yeah, that was good. I think that looked like a little bit of RPO, run-pass option. I know I keep saying RPO. Run-pass option where he's reading, made a little fake, and was able to throw it out to the receiver in the little swing route right there. It was a nice throw.
John Paul Head now going to run it left side behind his blockers. He gets across the 30, but not much more beyond that.
Looks like a first down.
Will they give it to him? He's right at the line to gain. And they are going to motion the chains to keep moving forward. So a good run there by John Paul Head to pick up the first down. So we near 2.5 minutes remaining in this ball game.
That was a nice little first down. Nice run right there, honestly. Being able to stretch it out here, run to his left. Wasn't quite able to get around the edge, but made a good cut to get the first down. Looking over at the sideline for the play here.
Waiting to get the play called in. Got it in now. He's got trips to the top of the screen, lone receiver to the bottom. He's going to hand it off again. Michael Lowray. This time, though, he gets hit right in the backfield. Drags him forward to the line of scrimmage, though. Be no gain. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah. What much there?
No, not going to be there every time, but
even
Michael Lowray able to get it back to the line.
Yeah. Even this 2nd string here for Thompson, they look really good too, man.
Yeah, that's normally what you're going to get when you talk about a top team in the nation. They got depth upon depth.
Yes, they do.
And the future looks bright. And John Paul now going to play action pass, floats one out, and overthrows his receiver by a good bit. He was looking for number 17, Audie Stein.
It was a good route. I think he's let him a smidge too much.
Yeah, Audie on the coverage was having to fight off the line of scrimmage, slowed him down a bit. John Paul, I guess, just not accounting for that. Overthrew him just a bit.
Yeah, throw was in the right side, though. It was probably a back shoulder type fade. It was thrown to the sideline. It was a good throw, but just a little over.
Headlines up and shotgun again. Trips to the top. Audie Stein, the lone receiver at the bottom of the screen. He's going to hand it off to Michael Lowray, though, who will fight for every single inch, and he'll get out. Wow, Michael Lowray
That's what I'm
not
talking
going
about.
down. Finally out to the 39-yard line.
I like this young guy, Michael Lowray.
I mean, he may be earning himself some reps
He runs hard.
next week.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You play this guy more.
Be
4th down.
4th down now, 4th and about 4.
Yeah, absolutely
Offense,
go for it.
got to stay. I mean, 55 seconds left. Why not?
Let's just see what your young guys can do here.
Exactly.
4th down. It's been a well-fought game, both sides of the ball.
John Paul Head going to keep it himself. He's got room. John Paul Head across the 50 and go out of bounds.
That was a good read right there.
John Paul Head showing how he's a talented runner. We see him all the time running the football for Vestavia and doing it now when he's the permanent guy at quarterback. So he'll get across the 50. It's a first down. Now 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah.
36 seconds remaining. Clock stops. He went out of bounds. Maybe Vestavia could put something on the board here.
I would love to see that. Why not? It wouldn't hurt.
Edge and shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Michael Lowray hits the gap hard, but the linebacker did too. Be a stalemate, and he'll pick up about a yard or two. And I think that'll do it.
That may do it, Mims.
Coach Calhoun's out on the field.
Michael Lowray, I'll give it to him. He was running hard all night. Rebels fought hard. Wasn't ideal, but.
And that will do it. Clock's ticking down at 7 seconds, but both teams making their way on to the field for a handshake. Final score going to be 49-7. Thompson on top. They move to a perfect 7-0. Vestavia moves to 1-5 now. Vestavia travels next week to Hewitt-Trussville to take on the Huskies. Thompson. They'll have Gadsden City at home. You know, Tyler, the scoreboard doesn't quite reflect the effort the Vestavia Rebels gave in the fight they gave Thompson tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean we had that one play with the ball off the ref. So if you really honestly, if we're looking at it, it could be easily 35-7, which is saying, or 42-7. Excuse me, I can't do math. 42-7, which is not a bad showing for Vestavia, and they scored a touchdown. Mims.
Yeah, you know, the second highest amount scored on Thompson this year. Vestavia fought hard. We'll see him again in action next week at Hewitt-Trussville. For all of us here, for Tyler Queen and myself, I'm Mims Jones saying thank you and good night.
Vestavia football is presented by Black Family Restaurants and brought to you in part by Baumhauer's, Taco Mama, Mountaintop Community Church, Piggly Wiggly, Bryant Bank, Petro Facial Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, D1 Birmingham, Progress Bank, Manda Lucasen, Remax Southern Homes, Yanoski Orthodontist, Dry Eye Center of Alabama, Jimmy John's, South Point Bank, Liberty Park, Shades Mountain Baptist Church, and Roner Pediatric Dentistry.